John Paulo's message on his latest video. In this video, oh never mind. This is probably my last OC video. I've been making videos for over a year and just passed the 1 year streaming mark on November 12th, and it's abundantly clear that the vast majority of the community has not and will not accept or support me as a content creator for the game. I don't make money from my OC content, and so I will never continue to try to force myself into something that simply won't fit. Huge shout out to everyone that supported me over the last year. I've had fun and improved my content creation skills in ways that I can take with me moving forward to future projects. See you next time. One thing I have noticed with content creators is that the majority of content creators we tend to push away. As a community, like even BTMC, when he clearly wasn't up to date with like the community and stuff, which he did admit to himself. Like when he said some shit like, why should I care about like Tommy Vanna's play when 10 other people could do the same shit? Like people started disliking BTMC after that. Like he said, like he kind of went on a downfall. I feel like this is like kind of the flaws. Like sure, John Paulo is not perfect. He said some stupid fucking shit on Twitter. But I feel like we shouldn't be hate bombing, surely. Like, I don't know, bro. Yeah, but Ed always has the dumbest takes. I mean, no one's perfect. I have some dumb takes. He was hate bombing others. I see. I don't know the full story, but if he was hate bombing others, then yeah, sure, it's deserved. But like, I just feel like I don't know. Like every time we get new content creators that go into our space, they usually get pushed away out of like the slightest flaws. Like even BTMC having that is crazy. But if John Paulo was giving hate to others, then maybe it was deserved. Maybe we shouldn't have content creators like that in our space. But it does kind of make me sad because he was clearly very passionate about it. Maybe he just wasn't, I don't know. Maybe he just didn't have the patience. Don't know. Nah, but like if your entire online persona is rage baiting people, people aren't gonna like you. That is true. How do you know he was passionate? He wasn't making money from Osu. He did it just for the love of the game. If he wasn't passionate, why would he be doing this? You didn't make shit from getting 2,000 views in each video. You're making legit pennies, by the way. He was doing it for the love of the game. He might be a shitty person, but he was doing that shit for the love of the game. That's something I can respect. I won't respect the hate shit though. If he was actually putting hate on others and he was rage baiting, like that's like nah. That's like obviously that's not okay. But he genuinely had passion for the game. That's something I can respect. You know, that's my opinion though. I mean, he might be doing it because he thought he can make it big one day if he continued. I mean, like, bro, that just means you have passion. You're not gonna go into Osu content without passion. Osu is legit not profitable. If he wanted to do that, he could go into CS. He can go into like, I don't know, finance videos or some shit. I don't fucking know. Osu is all about passion if you don't make content, because you're not making jack shit. Unless you're like Emmerich, unless you're like BTMC, unless like you're already a big name. You're not making shit from Osu, let's be honest. Most Osu content creators nowadays aren't even making like, I don't know, 1,000 a month. And even that might be fucking generous. Some of them are probably making like 500 a month from Osu. Like people like, I don't know, Bramaster L. I mean, to be fair, they don't make any videos anymore, but I don't think OC content creators are making that much, and people need to realize that most of these content creators are doing it for the love of the game, and it's something that's something I think should be respected. What do you mean OC is not profitable? Just look at Chaconi. Bro, I mean like compared to other games. If you're John Paulo, you should be going in with the expectation that like you could make it big one day, but most of your time like you should expect that you probably won't, but like you could if you put in the time. If it were Fortnite, it would be rich. Facts. He did do it for the love of the game. His editing and content was really good, and so he knows what he's doing, and I love that about him. But the rage bait and acting shitty for attention was horrible. I agree. I do agree. He shouldn't have done that shit on Twitter. He shouldn't have started hate bombing people. He definitely shouldn't have done that shit. Like just because he had passion for the game doesn't excuse his actions, you know. Also, Chaconi is a top player. He would already have a solid foundation to grow. I mean, yeah, but like that's big names. You named 3 people. They're only like Chaconi is probably making money, but he's not making big money, you know. I mean, it is his job right now, so I'm assuming he's making like a good enough living for him in Russia. But there are only so few big names that can make a living out of Osu. I don't know. I just have a lot of respect for like small Osu content creators because they're genuinely just doing it for the love of the game, you know. I think Osu YouTube died after Krape and Chucky the Wolf stopped. I mean, Osu isn't dead. We just lost a lot of content creators. A lot of content creators were just pushed away. Like they just got hate and hate and hate and hate. Even nerdiness got hate. I don't believe that guy should have got hate. He did fucking nothing. People just hated his like. People just like made fun of him for like the way he like speaks and shit, or like the way he like types on Twitter. Like nerdiness legit did fucking nothing. He still got hate. He still got hate, bro. Like these content creators are getting pushed away from Osu. Like this is why we don't have any like. This is why we don't have any like content creators nowadays, because we just keep pushing them away. Like what are we doing? Like legit, what are we doing? We as a community needs to respect like smaller content creators more and not fucking tell them to piss off. But you have to understand though, like a content creator needs to be engaging and nice. No, I completely understand. I just mean like sometimes content creators just get hate for no reason, like nerdiness. What's one thing that nerdiness did? If he's 95% rude to the community, nobody like him. I completely understand. I understand why John Paulo got pushed away, because he was genuinely a dickhead, from what people are telling me. If he was genuinely a dickhead, then maybe he deserved to go away. Right? I just respect the passion. I respect the passion to like keep going with despite making like zero monetary value. But if he was truly a dickhead, then he doesn't deserve to be in a community. Does that make any sense? Yeah, I agree that some content creators are just fucked because people always say cringe over cool ass videos like nerdiness. Yeah. I just think, yeah, like us as a community, we need to like support these content creators, not push them away. We need to lose a lot of like major content creators. So Nappy is another example of too much drama hunting, which he never got into any drama. It's kind of unfortunate. Every content creator has gone into drama, bro. No. Nowadays, I've gone into drama, maybe not as major as like the other people, like the fucking Corsair's clothes sleeping incident. I guess that was clearly an accident, but that should have never happened. Yeah, my fault. The problem with top players becoming content creators is that it's still a game that they have fun with at the end of the day. It's hard to bridge the gap. What do you mean? Like it's hard to like make content and do OC on the side? I don't understand. People are hating on Willy because of his mouth when he plays. I don't think people are hating on Willy. I think people just laugh because it's funny, like his playing face. I don't think people hate him because he makes a weird face when he plays. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy if you hate on him because he makes a weird face. That is like insane parasocial behavior, no?